over the international break, positive news for Morgan Gibbs-White, getting his
Yeah.
first cap for England. How proud are you of him to reach that milestone?
We as a club, we are very proud, not only of him, but all the players that been on international duty. It reflects the hard work that they've been doing and the national team recognizing that they can be useful for their country, so we are delighted for them.
I know it's quite a bit of a deep question, but you obviously knew him when he was 16 at
Yeah.
Wolves. Did you see, or can you see, potential at that age for someone to reach international level, or do you think it was something he's really worked on in the last few
Morgan,
years?
since very young, he joined all the group stages of a national team. He, under 17 and 18, he was world champion. So the line was more or less was a matter of time, I think, because of his talent, his quality, and his ambition to play for England. And he's delighted, and was always one of his goals. He achieved it. Hope he repeats it.
Absolutely. Looking ahead to Liverpool now, two players who, of course, weren't available for Wolves, and Morato and James Ward-Prowse. How much are you looking forward to them now being involved going forward, and what do you think they can bring to the squad?
I think they adapt well to the group. The group received them very well. They are totally integrated, enjoying their football, preparing themselves for the chance when it comes, and it's up to us. But in terms of adaptation, really well. Easier for James, of course. Morato is like all the players that has joined us. The squad has received them really well.
I wonder for James in particular, what do you think he'll offer different to the other midfielders you have in that position?
Different. I think his experience, his quality, his talent, his knowledge of the game. I think honestly, he can help us a lot.
And just finally, looking at Liverpool in particular,
Yeah.
what have you noticed from their 3 games under Arne Slot different to Jurgen Klopp from last year?
Very good team, first of all. Very good players, and they started very well. Some things different. Some things the same. The players, the core is there, but always a very tough team, and we know that we're going to face a very good opponent.
Thank you, Nuno.
Thank you.
Thanks, Daniel. Damien.
Hi, Nuno.
Hello.
Just going back to Morgan.
Yeah.
He's always been a very confident young man, but
Yeah.
what will playing for the full England team do in terms of just pushing him on to an even higher level?
I think it helps. Doesn't change much because Morgan is always 100% focused and really ambition. But it helps. He's happy. He's enjoying his football. And we want him to continue. But I see a happy boy. That's important.
And in terms of the start you've had to the season, unbeaten, should you have more points, do you feel?
It's difficult to say. I think we always competed very well in all the games. We were able to improve as a team, and this is our main goal: to keep improving, to put things right, avoid mistakes. But definitely, we are happy the way we started. Thank you.
Colin.
Hi there, Nuno.
Hello.
We were lucky enough to get some time with Nikola Milenkovic earlier on in the week, and I know Charlie Slater, who sat down with him, was very impressed with him. Tell us a bit about his character from your point of view, what he brings to the unit, to the team.
First of all, his quality, and the way he's been working with us since the beginning shows that he's very focused, very determined, and he competes very well. He's a competitor. In every moment of training session, he's always trying to do better. And that is the spirit that we want, someone that brings also this mentality to what we already have. Nice guy. A very nice guy.
That's how he came across as humble, but also he's his country's captain now.
Yeah.
Have you seen those qualities as well, that why they've chosen him to lead his nation?
I understand why. I think they know him better than we do. But we can see this character that he has, this natural leadership that he has in the pitch, that is very important.
Thank you, that's great.
Thank you.
Thanks, Colin. Yeah.
Nuno, just wondered, with the international break, is there any players who I'm thinking of Chris Wood. He's travelled quite a lot in the
Yeah.
last sort of week. Will he still be fit for 90 minutes on Saturday?
This is what we have to assess tomorrow. All of them are here, exception of Souza that arrives this afternoon. But we are assessing. This is the bad part of the international break is when they return, we have to assess them, long travels. Some of them have played more or less minutes. We have one day to assess all of them and make the decision.
And obviously, you've had a great start to the season. Does it feel a bit early for this break? Does it sort of stop that momentum that you've got going?
For all the teams, it's always a question mark how the teams are going to return from the international break. It's always a question mark. It's always a question mark. We never know what can happen. The momentum is as a break, is an interruption. It's up to us to regroup and go again. But always a question mark for all the teams.
But do you think it is too early in the season, perhaps? Only 3
No,
games?
we already knew. When we start, we know that this is after 3 games always a break. The only difference is that sometimes you have less or more players involved, but always prepare with anticipation.